the cover of darkness.
Well,
so give me my proper intro, and I'll
Rusty
get us going.
Nailz has a Biz-Tory today on Daylight Savings Time. Rusty Nailz, take it away.
Thank you, Chief. Hey, everybody. Are all the clocks set back now? In the car, on the wrist, the radio, the stove, the microwave, the sprinkler system. DST is here. That's Daylight Savings Time. It's a great excuse for being late. And that's today and today only. You see, modern DST, Daylight Savings Time, was first proposed in about 1895 by George Vimont. He's a part-time insect collector. Yeah, apparently more sun, more bugs. But before that, in the mid-1700s, as a joke, Benjamin Franklin suggested the idea to a Paris newspaper reporter as a way to conserve candles in France. Hey, thanks, Benny. All right, DST started as a way to conserve energy. Germany was the first during World War I. Britain and the United States followed. And now about 70 countries have some form of it, covering more than 1 billion people, and the other half of the world could give a rat's patootie. And after World War I, DST was left up to local governments, and they screwed it up like they do everything else. So the Fed shut her down. Then DST was reimposed nationwide to conserve energy during WW II, and then lifted again after that war ended. We brought it back, and now our government doesn't really require states to use DST, but does demand that if they do, that they all do it at the same freaking time, okay? Hawaii and Arizona, not playing this game, homie. DST begins on the second Sunday in March and ends on the first Sunday in November. That's when clocks are turned back an hour, which also helps disrupt meetings and travel and billing and record keeping and medical devices and heavy equipment and sleep patterns. Oh, thanks again, Benny. Outdoor sportsmen love it. Wow. Daylight Savings Time. Nightclub owners hate it. Primetime TV and drive-ins suffer. More sun helps cure depression, but gives you more skin cancer. So keep some aspirin nearby, too, because heart attacks happen more in the first 3 weeks of DST. But hey, crime drops. Now, my friend Kurt Swan says that DST is like cutting off the bottom part of a blanket and sewing it on the top because it was too short and didn't keep you warm. And then 6 months later, you cut it off again and sew it back to the bottom because you're too hot. And you have to do all the sewing, apparently, at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And that's Biz-Tory with Rusty Nailz, ladies and gentlemen. The Russ and Sully Big Biz Show.
Daylight Shaving Time.
BigBizShow.com. Back after the break with Pat Cooper. Stand by.